welcome. I have an old friend, Shekhar Amberkar from Indian Institute of Packaging. I have never ever asked him his designation, and today I know who he is. So let me introduce. He's Assistant Director, Establishment and Exhibition, and Head International Packaging Center
Thank
at
you,
the Indian
Damoji.
Institute of Packaging at Andheri, which is adjacent to us here in Mumbai. So Shekhar, welcome.
Thank you.
The first thing that I wanted to ask you, because that was very interesting, were two sets of numbers which you shared with the delegates a short while ago.
Yes.
Numbers were very, very healthy. The growth and CAGR pattern in that was also, the trajectory was kind of extremely sort of buoyant and, double digit, healthy. So if you can share those numbers with us, it will be very helpful. What we saw in the past and what is it for the next 5 years?
Yeah, indeed, in fact, the Indian packaging industry is booming in double digit. And there was a time where, in similar platforms, we used to project the growth rate of the Indian market, Indian packaging market for 15%.
Right.
And we are very proud that now we are booming and growing up to 22% as of now.
Significant.
With the growing CAGR rate of 12.60 for the estimated period of 2023 to 2028. And that has become possible because of various factors such as high per capita income and need of packaged foods, rather organized retail which has been set in India for last few years and now, and demand for the packaged goods and rise in e-commerce.
Of course.
Yep.
Yep. And another interesting number which came in your presentation was 130 billion. So by when are we achieving this? And again, because of the reasons that you've attributed, and what is IIP's role in this? So when are we notching up and reaching 130 billion, and what will be IIP's role contributing to the, this 130 billion?
See, as per this CAGR of 12.60%, we are estimating that the 130 billion US dollar is the figure which we are going to reach for by 2028.
Right.
Which was quite very small amount by 2023 as per study, but
Yep.
based on the booming market.
Yep.
And as you know, we are on the wave of India is growing and shining.
Yep.
Very soon we are going to have this.
Yep.
As of now, we are fifth largest economy.
Correct.
And with a lot of policy initiatives and government support, I'm sure very soon we'll be the third largest economy and we can have this 130 by 2028.
Yeah. The other interesting thing was the Q&A, and there were two specific questions about MSME schemes, etc., and what the ministry is, doing out or reaching out in terms of the support to a typical MSME. And what interested me specifically was the Udyam Aadhar, which you alluded to.
Yes.
So again, two questions. One is the support for MSME, which is of course the foundation of a lot of the industry, and specifically about things like the Udyam Aadhar. What is it and how can it benefit? Because a lot of people who will be watching this, would be CEOs of companies from across the country. This might give them some, a peek into what they could also do and how they can avail this. Yeah.
See, government is supporting a lot of startups, So, in terms of the Make in India initiative, which is a very good initiative by Government of India, and it is indeed a policy-driven initiative.
Correct.
Where the intention of government is to boost the employment, generate a lot of employment in the industry, create entrepreneurship skills rather, and have a boost to the startups.
Yep.
And that is the way they have a lot of schemes and policies for the new startups, for MSMEs and SMEs,
Yep.
where a lot of benefits are being transferred to the startups and MSMEs.
Yep.
As far as trade or setting up the new business or creating a platform is concerned, the exhibitions like this where government is giving them up to 80% subsidy or the reimbursement of the expenses. And
if they put a stall at the show,
yes,
at a trade show.
indeed.
Yeah, right.
And in
So
fact,
this is to what? Boost in manufacturing in India, or also traders and agents?
this is basically the basic motive to uplift the startup
Industry.
and MSME sector of
Got it.
this part of the world. And our parent ministry, Ministry of Commerce and Industries, they also have various schemes rather. And to have foreign exhibition or the foreign trade shows, or having participated in the international buyer-seller meet,
Yep.
or even a reverse buyer-seller meet,
Nice.
going for studies of market in abroad. There are schemes like Market Access Initiative, MAI. It's the most popular scheme of Ministry of Commerce and Industries, Government of India. And there is another scheme called Market Development Assistance, MDA.
Nice.
These are the schemes where the industry can benefit by going to foreign or studying the technology or rather having the new technology in India by participating in the reverse buyer-seller meet or buyer-seller meet or even a foreign international trade show, where up to 65% will be subsidized for the Indian companies.
Nice, nice, very nice.
Subject to the prerequisite conditions where the company has to fulfill, and the basic requirements such as the MSME registration certificate or the exporter's IEC code, those are the basic things which company must have.
Nice, nice. And a couple of questions. I know there's a lot of work at IIP that's going on, especially last couple of years with the new director.
Indeed.
Yeah. So again, because you know, everybody is keen to know, the IIP alumni, of course, dominates the packaging fraternity, not just in India but world over. Again, a little bit of glimpse of what new is sort of brewing at the IIP.
Ramuji, in fact, as I mentioned, you must come to IIP.
I will.
Lot many things in a plethora. Last 57 years and over more than 50,000 alumni, 39 batches for this PGDP, which is a hot selling cake in the market. Our alumni are dominating not only in India but across the globe.
Yep.
IIP is doing a lot of work in terms of technology, testing, research, assisting governments for various schemes and initiatives.
Yep.
Recently, we are going to design the packaging for DRDO for Indian Army food.
That was interesting.
Yes, food.
Yep.
We are also doing a lot of work for millet since 2023 is declared as a millet year.
Yep.
IIP has been interested with the design and development part of various millet packaging and byproducts of the millet. We are also doing capacity building training programs for various sectors, various segments and clusters, not only in Maharashtra region, but various parts of the country. Last week only we have signed an MOU with the government of Maharashtra for developing packaging designs and conducting capacity building trainings for GI tag products of Maharashtra as well as the ODOP products, which is one district, one product.
Nice.
UP government, we have signed an MOU and kind enough to given us a new space where we have opened a new center. Of course, that is an initiative of our poised director, Sri R.K. Mishra ji, who is the IRS officer and also an additional DG for DGFT Mumbai, and he also happens to be the development commissioner for SEEPS. And we are fortunate to have such a great officer and dynamic officer as a director of the institute. And under this his able leadership, we have been gaining a lot of importance and mileage by way of signing collaborative MOUs with institutes, with universities, with state governments. Also central government, our parent ministry is very much supportive for a lot of endeavors which IIP is entering into.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
And we would invite the entire team of What Packaging and the Haymarket, where you should come with your team.
Of course.
We can have an interactive session probably to discuss a lot of initiatives for future plan.
Got it.
IIP is developing a new book. In fact, that's your area of interest, where achievement booklet, which will be published soon by the hands of Honorable Commerce Secretary, Minister of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. And I would also like to invite you for an upcoming mega event which is called Chintan Shivir, which is Government of India directive, where we are going to analyze and take the opinion from the industry and leaders like you, where the Indian packaging industry stands now, and with the initiatives and efforts from the industry by IIP in next 10 years or 30 years, where we are seeing India, and we can place the market position accordingly.
Got it. That's quite a lot. There was also something that you had mentioned about 2 new courses.
Yes.
Right. So again, because a lot of young people will be watching this.
Yes,
so
indeed.
yeah.
I'm glad and I'm proud to share that the institute has opened up the master's degree by way of MSc in packaging technology, and this is being run at IIP Hyderabad. We are also having MS course in packaging technology. Both these courses are being run at IIP Delhi and Hyderabad. Last year, we have, last year rather, we have introduced a new course called Certified Packaging Engineer, CPE. It's a very important certification for the engineers who are qualified engineers. They have taken the initiative, they have taken the help of the CPE course for the upliftment of their career. And we have got a wonderful response, overwhelming response from the engineering community.
Nice.
Very soon, we are going to open a BSc course, which is a need of an hour, to have a BSc course in packaging, and hopefully this year we'll be announcing the BSc course.
Nice, nice.
The procedure is getting followed, and very soon we are going to announce the BSc course.
Sure. Excellent, and hopefully on Tuesday we meet you in your office
Definitely,
and we catch up
definitely.
on all these initiatives that you have obviously actioned out. All right.
Indeed, you're always welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Ramuji.
Thank you.